What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Let's talk Pepe. And obviously the word on the street is that everyone thinks it's listing on Coinbase. Is it in the pipeline? What is going to happen this week for Pepe? Well, I'm going to break down a few interesting points in this video that I don't see anyone else talking about, but I do think if you're holding Pepe, you definitely need to see it. So if you want to keep up to date, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, leave a like on this video if you enjoy the content, and let's get into it. So the global market moved up 0.22%. We see Bitcoin there, 26,855. If you've been in my live streams, we called the bottom 26,000 to 26,400, bounced perfectly and has moved up. Now, the story of the day though, Pepe starting to move significantly up, 16.5%, 1864. We actually saw at one point this tipping out just at the top end there, about 20% up, breaking back into those twos on some big spikes up. But you see this volume, $1.1 billion worth of volume, 25% up, $730 million is the current market cap. Now we'll look at the technicals in just a second, but obviously the debate right now is Pepe going onto Coinbase? Well, the start of a 10 is understanding exactly what Coinbase require from any asset that launched. Now, Coinbase a while back in 2021, actually launched the Coinbase Asset Hub, which is an opportunity for any projects to really understand what it is, what it takes to list on their platform, and ultimately what they consider for when something is going on there. And it's very, very interesting as how they break it down. So you've got investment or profit. The developer or issue team has made claims about the asset being an investment or a security. Okay, well, we know that's not true for Pepe. Initial tokens were distributed in sales or offering event to users. We know that wasn't true. Platform associated with the asset lacks real or supportable use. Again, not true. The asset was distributed prior to being usable for the intent. Not true. Application doesn't include information on UBOs. Not true. Information on sources, funds, method, and applications is limited or conflicted. Not true. And the project is close association with prohibited characters. So in terms of their investment or profit categories, Pepe falls into every category that is not applicable for those. The super user privilege, we know again now being on so many exchanges, it is outside of this. There isn't one particular person that has full control or asset control over the Pepe coin. A degree of centralization. Well, we know the fact that Pepe now, the list of exchanges continues to rise to the point where you've got a substantial amount running through things like Binance, Gemini, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Gemini in a second, KuCoin, and a number of these. So it's almost to a point now where there is a level of centralization, and that this probably can't be rugged. They can't pull liquidity out of the decentralized when you've got a substantial over $140 million worth of liquidity sat in there. They talk about the keys necessary to the platform privileged actions. They have that as well. Novel or unverified code. Well, we know that it's verifiable through Etherscan because we can go and look at it. We can understand it. And it isn't a Open Zeppelin. So if you don't know what Open Zeppelin is, it's basically source code that you can go and use if you want to launch a token and anything else. We know Pepe is not done on the same. So when we talk about listing on Coinbase, we can actually say that on the Coinbase Asset Hub, Pepe meets all the requirements that Coinbase would look for. Now, the big point is always going to be volume. Are we getting volume through Pepe? Is there the continuation of that respective volume? And is there money to be had? You've got to understand they are businesses that want to make money. Well, there's some key points to look at here. 3% up on holders. Now, I talk about this a number of times on the channel that if the holder increase is going up, particularly 100,000, 3% is a substantial amount. You're talking about 3,500 new wallets every day currently buying into Pepe, and we've just started to see this market shift. So again, could this be 10%? Could this be 10, 12, 15,000 wallets every single day buying into Pepe? What's really interesting is Gemini being one of the latest ones to get into Pepe. See there, holds about $4.3 million. I want to break this down just a little bit further for you guys. So obviously we know this is a US exchange, heavily regulated, and again, very difficult to get on from a new asset class. But what's very, very interesting when you do look at this is there is some big money flowing into Gemini right now. Yes, we've got a little bit coming out, but at the same time, we are just seeing a substantial amount. 4.2 billion Pepe. We have 43 billion Pepe moving into the Gemini exchange. $81.2 thousand moving into it. And this is about centralization. This is about bringing that volume up on Pepe. You see here, decentralized exchange, only 133 million, actually nearly $1 billion now running through an exchange. If you're Coinbase and you want a piece of that puzzle, then why would you not list it, given the fact we are even seeing more and more volume move onto centralized exchanges? It's good in the long run, and it opens the door to new holders, and it's exactly what we want. Now, obviously, everyone has gone crazy today about the Elon Musk tweet. Again, we'll see kind of how this happens. Once again, though, huge exposure for Pepe, 23.2 million views on this. Is this a true nod to Pepe potentially, I've seen a ton of memes coming out today in terms of Twitter turning their Twitter handle to a green, almost like a green frog-esque thing. We'll see. But look, this is, again, built some hype, built some excitement, and it's supporting both the meme coin narrative. Like we said, though, there's some big news once again from Gemini, which is why we're seeing this. They are hosting a $1 billion Pepe giveaway. Now, you might think, okay, too bad, that's not the most amount in the world, but you think about this breaks a zero, it's 10 grand. It breaks 2 zeros, $100,000. This is a big thing for Gemini. They want the volume. They are keen to take the piece of that puzzle, and why not when you've seen $1 billion in volume? So taking a look at the charts, we are just holding up above this trend line. We broke through some good supports, holding 18 this kind of 1807 line. Again, we want to see this continue up. As we know, Saturdays generally are quite a poor day for us in the markets. Bitcoin holding on just to a positive day at 26.8. We want to see this continue, but Pepe could be set for a big move with some big volume coming in for a Sunday, setting us up for a very big week. And it's only going to take a Coinbase listing to land next week. And Pepe, well, I think we'll be testing all-time highs. But let me know in the comments, what do you think of all that? What's your view on Gemini? Why are Gemini accumulating so much Pepe? And as ever, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like this video. And also, if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, we talk about cryptocurrency and keep you up to date with everything to do with Pepe. And as ever, thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.